Okay, I'm back with Regan Rodriguez and Carl Swanson of Rodriguez-Swanson, LLC. Carl, the credit markets are still very tight despite efforts to loosen things up. Once a buyer and a seller come together on a price, how difficult is it for the buyer to get the financing to purchase the practice in this environment?
Well, it's actually not as tricky as one might think. You know, a lot of things that are going on right now with healthcare and just general business markets. One of the reasons that we actually like our focus being in the dental and veterinary markets, especially dental, is because the banks are actually pretty confident with getting somebody financed and the practice not being hurt by all the other turmoil that's going on right now. A buyer that is coming out of school 2-3 years out and done a little bit of associate work is going to be able to get financed pretty quickly for a strong practice. There are things that obviously go into it with credit scores and credit history and stuff like that, but it's not really as big of an issue as it would be if somebody was going through an SBA route trying to buy some general business of some sort.
Once a transaction is closed, does your company provide any ongoing services such as helping with a smooth transition?
One of the things that we have really focused on when setting up our business is being well networked within the dental professional spectrum. And so we've done a lot of things to make sure that if it's not something that we have a specialty in, but one of our dental clients needs either advice or actual work into the practice, we have done a lot of things to have a good, strong recommendation of somebody that we can point them to bring in that professional to help them in their practice. And we've actually also done a few things Regan might want to mention with our actual advisory board of our company.
Yeah, we have a phenomenal board that I am very proud of. We've kind of put together a think tank and brought in the best of the best. We have a commercial realtor that is very well respected, and his focus is just in the dental industry. We also have a public relations person who owns a large PR firm, and her focus, again, is in kind of that medical industry. And she's got a lot of great ideas. I know that Carl also is friends with somebody that is kind of a social media expert, and he helps out with things in that area as well. And then we have a CPA that also focuses in the dental field. So, again, I think that from that whole transition, we've got several people that are on our board that if that new dentist that buys into that practice wants help in that area, we can refer them to the people that are on our board.
Now, you market a new product called Q Laser. Can you tell us about that innovation?
The Q Laser is actually it's a medical device. It's technically a low-level laser, and as far as the specifications on it and stuff like that, it's FDA approved and cleared for treatment of osteoarthritis of the hands. It's a level 1 laser, and what that means is essentially it can't really hurt you. You could put the laser. What a level 1 means is that at 20 millimeters, it's not going to hurt your eye. They class lasers in terms of levels by if it can hurt your eye or not. So, like I said, it's FDA approved for over-the-counter use, so someone can have it in their home, use it on themselves whenever they like. And what it really does is its main treatments are for pain and inflammation and wound healing. It has dental applications. It's actually been used to treat pain, and they have been able to do root canals without using any anesthesia or anything like that. Just using this laser. It has 3 different things to it. The laser itself, the handheld version, is a 5 milliwatt diode laser, and then it has 2 pinpoint diodes that magnify it from 5 milliwatts to 50 milliwatts to 500 milliwatts. And in the thing with using the root canal without going into any anesthesia or anything like that. They use the 50 milliwatt diode for about 5 days before, treated it twice a day, and then we're able to go in, have the procedure done, and then actually use the laser on the back end to help treat the actual area of the mouth where the surgery was done, help the wound heal a lot faster. The Q laser actually has a lot of other applications. Like I said, it's approved for treating of osteoarthritis of the hands. You can find more information about it on our website, because a lot of it goes into, it treats back pain, it treats headaches, it treats skin problems, it treats all kinds of different stuff. But it's actually a pretty remarkable product.
And this is the other thing they can do. They can get that laser, they can put it in that area where your wisdom teeth were pulled, and it'll actually numb the pain for a few weeks. Now, again, if you're still in that pain, then you'd have to go back to that oral surgeon that removed your wisdom teeth, and they'd have to focus on that area again so that it would numb the pain. Now, again, one thing I wanted to just be clear on, we do not sell the actual laser, and that's not why we're marketing it. Again, because we're in the business of finding businesses for people, and again, our specific niche is dental and veterinary, we get a lot of people that might come to us and say, I want to buy a business. Again, when people are looking for business opportunities and they want an opportunity that, offers a good, income, this would be a good business. They're selling it. It's not a franchise, but it's set up like a distributorship, and that person can buy into those lasers at a certain price and then market them.
Well, what's the best way for people to get in touch with you guys?
Email. And I just say that because we're an online business. And when I say we're an online business, if you go to our website, you'll see that there's a section that says buyer registration, seller registration. If somebody wants to sell their practice, I'm going to tell them to go back to our website and fill out the section that says seller registration. Same thing, there are buyers that contact Carl. And the same thing, Carl is more than happy to talk to that potential buyer. And again, they're just going to tell them, fill out the section that says the buyer registration, because from there, they will have the confidentiality agreement that they're going to have to sign. That seller is also going to have a form from us that they're going to have to read over as well.
Well, that concludes our interview. I want to thank both of you guys for taking the time to visit with me today. It was a very informative interview.
Yeah, thanks for having us. I really appreciate the time.
Well, check out our website, dentalpracticecash.com, for all your dental practice financing needs. We offer a variety of options to finance practice acquisitions, equipment purchases, office remodeling, and expansions. That's dentalpracticecash.com. Thank you for tuning in.